Welcome, loyal listeners. You're back with me, Jake, on our podcast filled with fascinating stories from around the world. Today, we're diving into a captivating legend from the land of Bali, the legend of Calon Arang. And I'm not alone. I'm joined by our guest star, Brian. Welcome, Brian.
Hi, Jake. It's truly an honor to discuss this legend with you and our listeners.
Thank you, Brian. So, let's start with a village called Girah. There lived a widow named Girah, or better known as Calon Arang, alongside her beautiful daughter, Ratna Mangali. After her husband's death, Calon Arang began worshipping Dewi Durga to avenge her husband's death due to black magic. However, she failed to find her husband's killer.
Right, Jake. And the problem escalated when Calon Arang became restless because no young man wanted to propose to her daughter. Despite Ratna Mangali being beautiful and kind-hearted, no one dared to propose to her because of fear of Calon Arang's bad behavior and affiliation with black magic.
And that's what triggered Calon Arang's rage, leading her to spread disease and chaos in the village. King Arlanga couldn't stay idle. He sought help from Empu Bharata to stop Calon Arang's curse. And this is where Empu Bahula, Empu Bharata's disciple, emerges as the main character.
Yes, Jake. His move to propose to Ratna Mangali and steal Calon Arang's spellbook was a clever step that brought us to the turning point of this story. From here, we see how Empu Bharata studies the contents of the book to defeat Calon Arang.
And when the fierce battle between Empu Bharata and Calon Arang unfolds, we witness the climax where Calon Arang accepts defeat and pleads for forgiveness. Empu Bharata then performs a purification ritual that ends Calon Arang's curse.
Absolutely, Jake. And finally, with the lifting of Calon Arang's curse, the disease epidemic disappears and the land becomes fertile again. Although Ratna Mangali mourns her mother's death, she accepts the reality and continues her life happily with Empu Bahula.
And with that, we've reached the end of our episode. Thank you for listening, loyal listeners, and thank you to Brian for his time. Until next time, don't forget to keep listening to our podcast for more fascinating stories.